using all the concepts and everything. But the first concept that we will speak in this first session is the concept of the day, which is an old concept in the sense that is basically the concept of here now. The problem is that if you say to someone you have to live in the here and now, in the instant, you know, the instant is this quantity that is in us. You cannot understand it because the moment that it has happened, it is not the instant anymore. So it's a very good measure a day, because you live your life one day after another. And one day after another you become conscious, or you become aware of the phenomena, you could call it like that, of your existence. Because while you are sleeping, in reality, the I, which is the I that you are worried about, you know, like the I that makes you suffer, or the I that is happy or unhappy, or the I that wants to achieve this or that or the other, that I, which is the I you perceive within yourself that is in charge, that I is only in charge during your waking hours. When you are sleeping, he's not in charge. You know, you might have dreams, you might be aware of the dreams, but nature is in charge. In fact, as I always say, when you really sleep well, you don't appear at all. You are not even aware of your sleeping state. That is, deep sleep is, you know, one of the things it has is that there are no dreams. You know, there is very practically no activity in the brain, and that is when you really rest. Deep sleep and meditation they are somehow related. This deep sleep is the natural way to put you in meditation every night. But it is also the rhythm of life. Because the rhythm of life is, and the way to look at your life, and the only possible way in reality. Because, you know, you can have your strategies, you know, you can have your yearnings. You may want to achieve whatever worldly thing you want to achieve, and this includes, you know, keeping an ashram sustainable. That's a worldly thing. You may have your strategies, you may have whatever you want in your mind, but your reality, your true reality, is your actuality every day. Because what you interpret in your mind of your reality and your actuality are two different things. You might have one idea in your mind that is completely confused or mixed up with what your actuality is. So basically, the phenomena of life, the experience of existence that as human beings we have, is that we wake up in the mornings to our memories. Because when we wake up, you know, we may be living with our husband Jeff, but you don't wake to the memories of Jeff, you wake to your own memories. And you have no fucking idea of what memories is Jeff waking up, or what things he does have in his mind. Like he doesn't either of what is in your mind. So we wake up to our memories, which is the compound of our identification. You know, we have an identification. I am a yogi, or I am a spiritual, or I am nice, or I am whatever, a victim of society. You know, we have our own identification, our yearnings, the things we tell ourselves about our life, the things we tell ourselves about ourselves, and then the memory of our circumstances and which is the interpretation we have of our circumstances. And when you wake up in the morning, we all project that in the screen of our mind. And we consider that without kind of making an analysis. We simply consider that this is my reality. This is my reality. So you follow? Mm-hmm. We all do that. So we project all these things in the screen of our mind. Imagine this is the screen. And in your screen there will be persons, people, your family, your friends, your colleagues, people you are dealing with. And you project that and you say to yourself, this is my reality. That is your reality, but only for you, because it's not a shared reality. In reality, and this is part of the teachings of Guru Raj, we shouldn't speak about reality, we should speak about actuality, because everybody has different realities. But the actuality, the day you have to live, that is shared. And that is the only place where you are experiencing yourself and you are experiencing life. So you wake up in the morning, this is what everybody does. We project this in the screen of our mind, and as Christ said, whoever is free of sin, cast the first stone. The first thing we all do is consider something is wrong in our circumstances. Something has to change. Something is not right. And then, because something is not right, we project these circumstances, which is memories, which is a past, into a future. You know, and we start the struggle of pursuing that future. We did that when we were 20. Think about when you were 20. Remember, how was your bed? When you woke up in the mornings, and try to do it in your mind now as I tell it. What did you tell yourself to yourself about life? What did you tell yourself to yourself about yourself? What were your yearnings? What was the projections of the future? What things you considered were bad that had to be changed? What kind of conversations you had, inner conversations, with the people that then was part of your circumstances? Because one thing we do is when we wake up, we start, our waking state, and the mind chatter starts. And the mind chatter is normally you chat with other people. So you are thinking, if you are thinking family problems, you chat with your mother, with your son, with your daughter. If you are thinking about job, you chat with this, with that, with the other. We start chatting and chatting and chatting. So think about how you did it when you were 20. How was that? And then when you were 30, go in your memory, try to find out 30 years old, where were you? Try to see what kind of projections you were doing at 30, when you were 30. And then go to when you were 40 and project it, what will be the projections you will be making when you are 80-something and you are starting to see the little hole at the end of the road. So that is changing all the time. That changes from one day to another. You think it is you, but if you are that, you are flower of one day.